Spillage. Hello. Oh my God, what have I missed, people? I've been so wrapped up with this whole Katie Joy thing and trying to catch up, and I've legitimately missed everything. Let me just turn my sound off because otherwise it'll keep beeping at me and making funny noises that'll piss me off. So let's do that. That was just horrific seeing Amzi and Terry Lynn that upset. That's not okay. And then hearing the stuff of her going off in the live from like 8 months ago about me, like, get a grip, girl. Like, they have asked the community as a whole to stop talking about shit. Maybe you didn't get the memo. Stop talking about shit, okay? Jesus Christ. I don't know, I just think there's a lot. On the upside, I'm no closer to figuring out what the frig is going on with all the freaking Katie Joy stuff and that Miss Nobly Matt and all of that. So that's good. No sooner I catch up, it seems like I've missed another like 6 videos, which is really freaking annoying. And I can't watch Kay's video because she's got it on 18 and above, and I put my settings because my nephews would have my phone all the time as under 18s, because obviously I'm not going to want my nephews to see anything that's, you know, over 18, God forbid. And now I don't know how to freaking change it, so that's fun. So it's live, a 6-hour live that I managed to literally see maybe like the last hour of, which is frustrating. But as for Siwa Moon, like, girl, you came into this community on hate. You can't expect to cry when people hate on you. Sorry, that's just what happens. And I know this from personal experience. Coming in on hate, and then when you realize the hate you get back, it sucks. It really does suck. It doesn't feel good. But your hatred for Amzi literally clouded your judgment, and your enemy of your enemy is not your friend. And I think you need to figure that out pretty damn quick on YouTube, because it certainly doesn't work that way. It really does not work that way. But you know, you do you, boo-boo. You 100% do you. Because I'm seriously not going to go down a path of destruction with you, because I think you are unhinged. I think you need help. I can imagine, I've only heard a little bit of what you've been through in life, and I'm guessing that you need counseling or something, because you're just bringing hate onto other people because you have so much hate. So that's all I really got to say on that subject. I don't know. Let me try to figure out all this friggin' Little Miss Noble stuff, but I wish I could watch that bloody video. I tried to watch it yesterday, but Uni kept chatting literally every like few seconds. I couldn't hear hardly anything of actually what the video was saying. And he literally was just, he couldn't shut up. And I was like, shut up, I'm trying to watch the damn video. But he couldn't shut up for more than a couple of seconds, which was driving me nuts. And I was like, dang, man. So I need to try and figure out my settings so that I can figure it out, because this is crazy. 2 seconds. I'll be just 2 seconds. Hey. How are you? What you doing? how you doing? Just putting on IG that I am alive because my notifications suck balls. I completely missed, so thank you for like updating me a little bit. I completely missed all of that, which was what was going on with everything. I didn't get any notifications. No, but I missed so much. I don't know what's going on with my notifications. I think everyone's not getting my notifications. I just, this whole thing, like everything on the internet seems to have gone absolutely batshit crazy. Like you've got Uni and the Steve stuff, the Little Miss Noble stuff, the Katie stuff, and you've got like everything now this, and I literally missed everything. She was awful on that one person's channel, not giving it a name. I think she goes under the theory though, is an enemy of my enemy is my friend, which is just not the case. Like, and you learn that real quick on YouTube. It's 100% not the case. You know, you can't just be someone's friend because you hate the same person, you know? And what she needs to remember is she come up off hate. She come up hating on Jen, hating on Amzi, hating on everybody else, and now she's gonna cry when she gets hate. Girl, sorry, but it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's true. If you come on the platform bringing hate, you're gonna get hate back, and I'm really sorry about that. And then for her to bring up things between me and LB and Flossie and all is just like, you're so disgusted. You're so gross. Do you know what I mean? It's just, she's a gross individual. Especially when it's being asked not to be spoken about by the person and she's just going to keep bringing it up. She's vile. She's a pure excuse of a person. And for her to literally diminish somebody's SA is gross. It's disgusting, but she's in with the right crowd, so what can I say? It is what it is, I suppose, you know? She is what she is. I just can't. I can't deal with people like that. I really can't. It's too much. It's definitely too much. It's just gross. I just don't understand. I don't get what she's gaining. Because it can't be making her happy. Like, seeing Amzi in that state can't be making her happy, surely. Do you know what I mean? Oh. Okay, love you. I didn't know that. Wow. Well, I think the person who put that up needs to come forward. Be a woman and come forward about it. I just noticed. So what has everyone been up to today? We had some bad news this morning. You know, I told everyone yesterday that my friend's mum was seriously sick. He came back, and this morning she passed away at 7:30. So that's super sad. so much going on in real life here. Like, my friend's husband's it's his birthday today and he's still in hospital. There's just so much going on. Like, there's just so much going on in real life here. So, hey, JJ. So, for me to catch up on internet stuff is super, super hard. For me, it really is super hard. There's just so much going on. There's so much in real life. Like, my best friend had surgery. Like, had a big hole in her neck. Oh my God. The pictures were just like, oh my God. Like, the bruising looks like she's like strangled or something. It was so bad. So like, poor Steve's super upset. And then like my other friend's husband's in hospital with sepsis and it's his birthday today. So everyone's like super gutted that he's still in hospital. We were hoping he was going to be home before that. It's okay, JJ. It's just a lot going on in real life. So I'm just losing a lot of what's going on online. It's just so much going on, but I have to deal with real life things before internet things. You know what I'm saying? Like, internet things are secondary to me right now because there's just so much going on in real life. Like, real life is so much. There's so much going on in real life. I just think, sometimes everyone's got to realize that real life is real life. When it rains, it dang rings. Same here. Hi, Doris. Like, real life, I think because of the lockdown and everything, I think everyone's forgetting what real life is, and there's so much shit going on in real life, not just for me. Do you know what I mean? This is not just like a, oh my God, everything's going wrong in my family's life, because obviously it's not. But this pandemic have had such a huge, huge hit on families, financially. People are like, people that I know are getting divorced, and I'm like, what, what? And I was so lost. I was like, there was no way on this earth I thought that them two of all people, like, I would have put others before them, again divorced, because they've been like together for 24/7, and it's taken a toll on their marriage. That's just like, that's heartbreaking to me. Do you know what I mean? And it is actually affecting, financially. People have really struggled. I know we haven't had no work for, it's over a year. Thankfully now it's starting to slowly come back in, but I'm lucky that I'm a hoarder. If I wasn't a hoarder, we would have been in serious trouble. But thankfully I'm a hoarder. I hoard stupid amounts of products. But thank God I am, because if I wasn't, we would have been in so much trouble. But then, like, there's families out there that wasn't carrying on working during the pandemic, so they had no money coming in. It's just, it's took a lot on people's lives. Family and friends are always first, definitely, JJ. Hi, Joe. Hi, Doris. It's just as, I just think everyone's just got to take a breath and realize that, you know, real life is so friggin' important. Like, I have two close friends celebrating 38 years of marriage. I've been divorced twice and now engaged 8 years. Hey, Joanna, I'm telling you, like, it breaks my heart because this couple, I would have put money on them never being divorced. Like, they're just like two peas in a pod. And because of this pandemic, they're getting divorced. And that just breaks my heart. And, people haven't got money because they're not working, or they're having so much other things going on in their lives. And I tell you, like, if I wasn't a stockpiler, I would have been screwed during this pandemic. I'm not even going to lie. By the time the pandemic it's not over, but we started getting a little bit of work again. I had zero food in my fridge. I didn't even have an ice cube in my fridge, in my freezer. Like I had zero. And I can only imagine, it's only us two here, like, but I can't even imagine what families are going through that's got babies and toddlers and teens, and kids really don't understand all that kind of stuff. Hi, Colleen. Nothing, we're just talking, nothing of any importance. We're just talking crap. 25 years of marriage, 30 years together. Wow, congratulations, Doris. That's huge. We are 14 years married, 20 years together. So a long time. Hey, Krista, how are you feeling, girl? I've seen that you haven't been very well. I never catch your lives though, but I've been praying that you've been getting better. I don't know whether you do praying, but I've been doing it anyway. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. That's really good. You just don't see it anymore. Like, you really don't. You just don't see that kind of marriage nowadays. And especially now during this pandemic, so many couples have broken up. Like, it doesn't bother us because we are together 24/7, even before the pandemic. But it does bother other people. I'm slowly getting better better, got out of hospital finally. Oh, just keep taking it easy, Krissa. Like, keep taking it easy, girl. I know being sick sucks. I feel, 100%. I know it's, I feel your pain. I 100% get it. There's literally nothing worse. It's that constant, We have had hard times and we're too lazy to get divorced. Do you know what I say, Doris? I tell people that he's caring the community, so I've got to stay married to him. I literally tells people, I'm like, oh, I can't divorce him. I've promised the judge that I'll keep him in care in the community. Yeah, just keep yourself hydrated and, keep up with your painkillers and take whatever they've given you to take. Don't worry about taking them, just take them. I do, Doris. I tell people all the time, he's caring the community at this point. I can't let him free. I can't let him wander. Isn't that bad? It's like, no, I just can't let him wander. Sorry. At this point, he's caring the community. It's so bad. I'm such a bitch. Poor Carl. I told you I'm a bitch. Poor hubby. It's true though. At this point, like, we've just been together too long. Hey, allegedly, did your boss get my email? Because like he needs to sort himself out. Can't let him out. No telling what he'd do exactly. Mine is so quiet and shy, and no one would believe me. Do you know what, Doris? I swear to God, I'm coming for you, Joe. I swear to God, right? I had hay fever really, really bad, right, one year. And I'm allergic to cats. And my sister-in-law's cat is an absolute asshole and was kept coming up against my face. So my eyes just went boom like that. And my nephews come in and Joe came in first and he went, Auntie Jojo, what's wrong with your eyes? And I went, Uncle Carl hit me. He went, no, he didn't. I went, no, it was your mum. Mum, why did you hit Auntie Jojo? And then she was like, wait, okay, so you don't believe Uncle Carl will hit her, but you think I will? And they're like, yeah. And we were all absolutely weak. We were crying, laughing. I'm coming for you, Joe. I had to even take meds. I have several fungal abscesses and infected in my tissue. Oh my God. Krista, don't just take them, girl. Like, just take, don't overtake them, obviously, but take what you're meant to take. Don't be in pain, girl. That's not good. That's bad. And I know I get it. I get your pain. Like, trust me, I've had a million surgeries, so I understand it. just take them. And I know it's super hard because you don't want to like have to be addicted to them, and you don't want to like be reliant on them. But at this point, I wouldn't worry about that kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Just go with it. After my falls this weekend, I told the hospital he got me, and they all laughed. Joe, my old man's skinned up his eye working on a car, and our friends thought I'd done it. He hit me. No, unfortunately, still working. I told him I had to go, that someone was waiting for me. He said, yeah, you have 4 clients to see. Such a nitwit. Oh my God, he's so rude. Like, tell him he needs to check himself, okay? Tell him Joe said he needs to check himself. Oh my God, you can imagine. One of my nephews is one of these kids that can literally like fall over nothing and hurt himself. And we were back and forth the hospital so much that we literally said to the hospital, like, why haven't you reported us to social services? Like, we're literally expecting a call from social services to wonder why. And they're like, no, we can tell the difference, don't worry. And I'm like, seriously, this kid's in this hospital more than you are. They were laughing. They was like, it's true, he is. I'm like, I've never known a kid like it. I've never known a kid that can literally fall over absolutely nothing and completely injure themselves. I've I've never known it. But no, my Chris can. He can literally fall over a fucking bit of a feather and break something. But he's also like really docile. He's funny as fuck. He's the funniest kid ever. That's me. My mum put me on a tap dancing, wouldn't going out would help. I still fall walking across the floor. My nephew, honestly, he's so funny though. When he was little, obviously I was their childminder, and they'd come in the bath with me, and it was about the sort of age that they realised that I didn't have a PP, and I had a JJ, and Christopher turned around and said, Auntie Jojo, where's your winky? And I said, oh, Nanny Beach chopped it off. He was horrified. I didn't think anything more of it. He didn't say anything. I literally did not mention anything more. And then when Michelle came back and we went up and saw them and stuff, and you could see that he was sat there like thinking. He went, Auntie Jojo, how are you Michelle's mum if you used to be a boy? Remember, Nanny chopped your winky off. Oh my God, I literally peed my pants. I was on the floor laughing so hard. And I'm like, Christopher, that was a joke. And he was like, oh, I thought it was real. And I was like, no, like, Christopher, it's a joke. I was dying. Michelle was laughing. I was laughing. His mum was laughing. Everyone was literally like, Christopher, come on, mate, please. We were all dying. We're like, Christopher, seriously, absolutely dying. Allegedly shit fair. I come settle this shit. Yeah, that's it. Allegedly, Amy's gonna come and kick your boss's butt. You might not have a job afterwards, but you know, that's something. You can get to watch us. That's crazy. Oh my God. I'm so hot and bothered today. But on the upside, people, guess what? I'm having new windows and doors fitted tomorrow. I'm so excited. That's funny. Doris, it was the funniest thing, honest to God. Like, the funniest thing. My poor nephew, he's literally a typical blonde. Like, they all blame me. They all say it's all your fault that he's a typical blonde. He follows yous. And I'm like, oh my God. I'll do my best to keep my job for you. Blackmail, maybe. Right? Oh my God. Yeah, Amy Lou's gonna come and like sort that shit out, sort your boss out. We all need like a stupid chat now and again. Like we all need to just calm down and just have a dumb chat now and again. Because dumb chats are the best. Even if it's just an half hour little chat. It won't be a late one because it's getting on here. And I've got to get up stupid o'clock of the morning because we're having new doors and windows. I'm so freaking excited. I literally cannot wait. Next doors was done yesterday, no, the day before Monday's. Next door that way was done the other way, was done today, and we're being done tomorrow, so I can't wait. I felt so bad for Amzi. She had me in my feels. I know. Absolutely stress-free, good times and happy days. Yeah. I felt bad for her too. That's why I went up there, just to be like, you're all right. Although it's really hard for me to say anything because I genuinely don't know the story because I've missed out so much. But I will, after this, go and have a little nosy around. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely shit at Twitter, what's it called, Reddit. So for me, finding anything on Reddit is challenging, to say the least. I'm challenged. I'm Reddited challenged, for sure. Or if I do, I find it once and then can't fucking find it again. It's so annoying. I'm like, no, why can't I find it? And then I'm gonna have to ask somebody. From what I can make out, don't like quote me on this because I could be a little bit wrong on what, because I'm trying to work out myself allegedly. Siwa is accusing her of putting something up on Reddit and it wasn't her. And Amzi was really upset about it. And then Terry Lynn is super upset because Siwa was basically up on you know whose channel, we need not say his name, and not standing up for him going after the essay. That's the thing of it, what I got from it. There's obviously more, but I need to go and find out because I was trying to listen, but it was super hard because they were super upset. If I find anything allegedly, I'll share it. I'll send it to you. I'm not guaranteeing I'll find anything though, because I am super shit at Reddit. But if I do find anything, I'll forward it to you so you can read it. That's a huge if. And then maybe you can read it and then tell me what I need to know, because Reddit just confuses the shit out of me. You'd think by now I'd know what to do, but I don't. I really don't. I'm like, I tried. It just doesn't work. It's probably because I like very rarely go on there, because every time I go on there, it's just the same shit over and over. And it's like I was offended that they didn't like put me in the poll of the worst YouTuber. I was fairly offended by this. And I wanted to win the other one, but the problematic one, and I wasn't even anywhere close. I wasn't even top 3. I was very offended. Siwa is also blaming Amzi for stuff others put on her Reddit page because Siwa and this apprehensive Sky account are going at each other. Well, Siwa seems to have got a lot of enemies at the moment, and she's going to need to fix that. You can't just keep going off at people. Like, you can't. It's just not the right thing to do. And then you can't expect, others to believe your story if you're going to not believe somebody else's story. Do you know what I mean? And nobody's story is worse or not as bad as the others. Everybody's story, whether it's essay, CA or anything like that, it's just as bad. And we need to realize that. And bringing that into the equation is just sucky, full stop, It really is. People bringing that up is just so wrong. And I think like Erin literally have started like a little trend with that by bringing Katie's up, that all of a sudden there's a trend now that everybody wants to bring up everyone else's SA or RAPE or child A, you know, it's just wrong. It's so wrong. There's certain things that should be not be used as a tool to get anybody, no matter who you are, what you believe in, whose side you're on. And these things are being brought up. And I'm pretty sure we should have learned our lessons, you know, months and months and months ago, that things like that don't do anything but bring hate and more hate, you know? But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion on it, if I'm honest. You just can't blame people without, you know, and I don't know. I agree. Aaron did put out the way she thinks she did. Speaking on it is all no one's business, public records or not. Exactly that. Exactly. And I think by her doing that, she started like, what's the word? There's a word for it, like precedents or something like that, that now everyone thinks they can talk on it. And I don't care whether my thing was in the paper. I don't care whether it's public or not. You know, we all just need to stop, because it's going to get nasty, and it's getting to that point now that it is getting nasty, and then Amzi's getting the blame for it, and that's not very nice. And then Terry Lynn was super sad, and she was crying because of her, you know, things that happened. I'm not going to bring it up. It's her job to bring it up. I'm definitely not going to. That's not my place to. If she wanted to bring it up, she's obviously welcome to bring it up here. That's fine. But I'm not going to bring it up for her. But I just think Erin doing that has made like everything okay, you know? I don't follow her, but she showed up in my stream. I watched like 5 seconds and I was shocked. I could never go that far. Exactly that, Doris. But she seems to have started something now that everyone thinks is okay. And she's watching my old streams. I don't know what the fuck she's looking for, but girl, if you ask me, I'll tell you. You don't need to go through my old streams, but I appreciate your view. Like, if you ask me what you're looking for, I'll tell you where it is, or I'll send you it. But you don't need to sit through hours of my streams. Because seriously, in the last like what 6 months, all you're going to find is this, us talking absolute crap about nothing. Or we're talking about bloody, what was we talking about the other week? People wanting to end their life if they've got stage 4s, and which say, we didn't know that you could do it in America in certain states. And that's all she's going to get, all cooking. That's another thing we like going to on our channel, is we normally end up talking about food, or we don't really go into drama. We don't do drama. I try and stick to it as a place that everyone can come and just know that there's not going to be full of drama, because we don't want, sometimes when there's lots of drama, there's always that one place nice to be able to go to that's not going to have that back and forth with somebody. Do you know what I mean? Like, Siwa can say what she wants about me. If she thinks she's going to get a fight, she's sadly wrong, because I'm not going to give her one, because that's exactly what she wants, is attention, and I'm not going to give it to her. So same with people like, Erin and Steve, they're not worthy of my attention, and they're not going to get it. I watched some the night that she was done on her channel, and I was like, no, in my opinion, public records don't mean shit. Mind your business. That's me. I think for me, it's more than just that. Is because I've been through it. I can 100% guarantee, and I know this for a fact, that my statement to the police all those years ago to my story now is faltered. Whether it's a little bit or a big bit, there's going to be things that change throughout time. You think differently. You remember certain things differently. It's just what it is. Like, nobody, and I mean nobody. I've never known a person, I'm in a few places that on Facebook that we support each other who have been through the similar kind of thing. And every one of them have said, if they go back and looked at their police records to what they say now, there would be different bits on it, because as you grow older, you remember differently. You block certain things out that you don't want to remember, or you just remember them like, oh, it wasn't that bad, or it was worse. It's, you just don't, your mind plays tricks on you. I didn't care to put that much energy into my online friends or acquaintances. Doris, I remember when I was going after Katie, and I said this the other day on my live, you know, I spent an easy 10 hours a day on my phone watching, listening, everything she does to try and like catch her out. Like, how pathetic is that? Police are suspicious if your story stays exactly the same every time you tell it. Mine never, like, it would always falter bit by bit. Like, I can't tell you what exactly now off the top of my head, but it always did. There was always a bit I'd forget or a bit I'd remember. Do you know what I mean? Because your mind plays tricks on you. Hell, I can't remember. I still got them. Hell, I can't remember anything before the age of 18. I get triggered memories, and my brain and past drugs use blocked my childhood out. And a lot get that as well, especially when there was trauma. And if there was trauma there, that it is like that. I can't explain it, like a blockage, you know. At least you realized you were caught up in it. Oh, I was completely caught up on it, and it was ridiculous. Doris, it got to a point that I swear to God, I would wait for her to say something just so that I could do and say, oh, well, this date she said this, and then this date she said that. Like, how pathetic is that? Like, that's utterly pathetic. That's And I didn't even go as far as these girls are with files and folders and this and that. Like, you know, my God, firstly, I want to know how they're getting more than 24 hours in a day, because I need to know. I don't get the shit done that I need to get done in a 24-hour span, and they're doing way more than me. So I need to know how their 24 hours is lasting so long. I want to know, okay? Because I'm not getting all my shit done in 24 hours. I like Steve, but I don't hate that people don't like. I don't hate the people that don't like him. I live by each to their own, and I treat people how they treat me. Well, we're a prime example of that, Aim. Me and you definitely don't like the same people at all. In fact, like, you know, we we pretty much dislike people, but we've never gone at each other. We just don't talk about them. Like, I would never come into your inbox and be like, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. Like, no, I got more respect for you than that. It scares me for them. It's really scary. We polar opposites. We are. And that's okay. It works for us. Like, you know, it does. It works for us. And we just don't talk about those people. We talk about real life stuff, and we talk about our life, what's going on. And do you know what I mean? We just talk about us. We talk about what we got going on in life. And normally we're playing frigging message tag anyway. We're such different bloody time zones, so we're normally playing message tag on a daily basis. But I'm your neighbour. I know. Do you like new windows and doors that have just been put in? They're so pretty. To be honest, I'm just so fed up of the drama. If it's not one thing, it's another, it's another, it's another. And it always seems to be new people that are coming in, like causing a load of uproar. Do you know what I mean? Like the Nat situation. New person come in and she caused a whole lot of problems. Do you know what I mean? And then like Siwa come in and have caused a whole heap of problems. Like, when is enough going to be enough? Like, when is enough enough? Because at the moment, like, Amy's upset, Terry Lynn's upset, Siwa's pretend crying or whatever she's doing. When is enough enough? Yeah, I can't wait to get my new curtains up. They look so cool. I can't wait to get mine done tomorrow. They said it'll take about 3 hours. Our street is gonna look like all brand new. We're all having new windows. We're all having new doors. It's gonna look so cute. I'm dying. I can't believe people still care about the KJ mess and any of her behavior is boring. JJ, you're not alone. Like, honest to God, it's so fucking boring. And it wouldn't be so bad if they're bringing new stuff up. I think that's my point. If you want to criticize her about something new that she's done, go ahead, criticize her. But there's a whole difference between criticizing something that she's done new and then bringing something up from 5 months ago, 12 months ago. Do you know what I mean? I just, there's a whole difference. And I think it's a lot, and it is a lot. And they do it to me as well, you know, because I won't get involved in the drama. They'll try and bring up things that I done 6 months ago, 8 months ago, even 2 years ago on some of the parts. I don't think it's all of the anti community. I really don't. I think there's people out there that genuinely just don't like Katie and her behavior, and that's okay. And it's okay to criticize. What's not okay is to bully, harass, and all the other things in between. And then if people want to leave that community, they get it. So Charlotte doesn't believe everything that's Little Miss Noble and Nat is saying. So now she deserves all this crap. How is that okay? How is that okay? Like, I don't understand how that's okay. Like, you know, it's the same. Like, Amzi hasn't been involved that I've saw any shit, so now Siwa wants to drag her into it. I don't see the point in criticizing each other. Why not just make opposing videos? But that's where just the criticism comes into it. But people are no unable to just criticize. They've got to dig low and go, you know, super. And I thought the shit I did when I was going after Katie was bad. Like, Jesus Christ, I was a saint in comparison to these people. And I thought I was a bitch. I'm not even kidding. I thought some of the things I did was low. But I'm a bloody saint in comparison to what these girls have done. Like, to have files and folders and transcripts and Jesus Christ. You have way too much time on your hands. Get a fucking hobby. I believe that Thorple at all that's involved with Ninsnat shit. I don't know who that is. I don't believe that. I just don't. I'm sorry. I'm not disputing that she has issues. I'm not, right? I'm really, really not. I think she does have issues. But if she has, like, listen, okay, I'm going to sound such a fucking bitch now, but hear me out, okay? If she has the issues that she has, right, and she's literally that poorly, right, yet somebody had intercourse with her for her to have a baby, right? Isn't that then RAPE if she is completely incapable of making any decisions? Isn't that person then taking advantage of a vulnerable person? Do you see where I'm going with that? And please don't take that as me criticizing anything past that. I'm just putting that bit out. That I feel like if that she's that vulnerable and that don't know what she's doing, can't use a microwave thing, but yet she can have intercourse. Is she able to consent to that? Do you see where I'm going? I don't know. Maybe I'm overstepping boundaries and I'm speaking out of turn, but I don't know. But things like that do sort of cross my mind, and I'm like, surely if that's the case, then the person who did is taking advantage of a vulnerable person. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know. I just think and this is why I don't believe it. And this is why I do think she's poorly. I think it's exaggerated to what degree of poorliness she is. That makes sense, Joe. Do you know what I mean? If she's incapable and can't look after herself, that she's that poorly that she can't work a microwave or can't put a kettle on or something like that. The person who had intercourse with her is then, going, they taking advantage of somebody. Her baby passed away, Kirsten. The stuff I've seen, the sneaky backstabbing heifers are definitely worse with KJ. What C is what you get, not with some people in the community. I'm not anti KJ, but I am pro Charlotte. Shut up, Streamlabs. Yeah, shut up, Streamlabs. I agree. I just think this is just so bad on Charlotte, especially if she haven't done anything. What she done is just not want to be part of that community, not want to. It's because you use grammar. How dare that? How dare you use correct grammar, JJ? God dang it. I don't know. Just because they haven't got a place to go to, that they can hate on Katie, that's why they're going after Shah. And they're jealous. They're jealous that she gets the super chats. Like, I don't know how many super chats she gets because 9 times out of 10 I miss her live, so I don't watch it. But who cares? Who cares? In reality, who cares? Like, own it. Enjoy it. Fuck it. Don't everyone like do YouTube to like get paid and enjoy having super chats and stuff? Like, I love it when I get a super chat, even if it's just $5. I'm like, yay, thank you so much. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. Hey, Yaya, how are you? What up, girly? I can call you a girly now because I know that you are a girl. So I can be like, what up, girly? It's just ridiculous. I'm like, I can't do with the jealousy shit. I can't. I can't. So what? I've got to go, y'all. Have a great day. Bye, Doris. Take care. See you soon, babe. She hasn't done anything. If she did, I would be the first to say so and call her out. Oh my God, shut up. I'm gonna keep putting your stuff up just in case it gets thing. She hasn't done anything, and if she did, I'd be the first to call her out. They go after her because she's a kind-hearted person and thinks that she can get over on her. Oh, I agree, 100%. Did you watch Aaron's live last night? No, I did not. But I was just saying, yeah, I'm really struggling to um catch up on everything. Like, real life has kind of been taken over right now, and there's a lot going on. But I was trying to watch Uni's live because I wanted to watch um Kay's live because my phone is set on um to block out adult content because my nephews have my phone sometimes, and I put it as like so stuff wouldn't come up, and now I can't watch anything that they've put as an adult. So because Kay's put it as adult content, I can't watch it, and I don't know how to turn it off. But I need to know how to turn it off to be able to turn it back on, because obviously when my nephews have my phone and go on YouTube and stuff, I don't want them seeing adult content. Do you know what I mean? I don't want them seeing like anything gross. You missed a great first 5 minutes. Is it still up, Yaya? JJ, can you give Streamlabs the finger? Something. They're annoying me now, deleting your chat. I'll keep putting JJ's chat up, so don't worry. I need to figure out. I'm going to turn it off. I think I'm going to have to go on my computer tomorrow and turn StreamYards off and Streamlabs off. I'll do it tomorrow. I promise. It's better that way. You don't get thrown in the fire. God forbid you stand up for an innocent person, Emilio. Right? She's edited already. No, no. I'm always missing it. Yeah, yeah. I'm like UK time. So I'm, sometimes some of these girls are like 7, 8 hours ahead of me. Like Amzi is a whole daytime ahead of me. Like, she's like 7 hours, I think Amzi is. Her fiance came in, disrespected her, told her not to be on the fucking thing all night. Oh, well, I understand that, to be honest, because like I said before, when I was doing the whole KJ thing, um, okay, by when I was doing the whole KJ thing, I'll be getting off in a minute so we can all go over. I was literally on there and Carl would be like, for the love of God, babe, get off your fucking phone, Well, I'm gonna end it so that everyone can go over to Charlotte's live so that I'm not keeping anybody from going over to Charlotte's. I don't like doing that to people. It's not fair on them. But I was only gonna stay on for a little bit anyway. She was mortified. My husband would never speak to me like that. Oh my God. Which stream was that? It was on Erin's stream last night, she said, but she's edited it out. My God. Yeah, so I'll get off just so that everyone can go over to Charlotte's stream. I don't want to keep anybody or make anybody pick. That wouldn't be fair. So go on over to Charlotte's stream and catch up with Charlotte, and I will all catch you all soon. Thank you so much for coming to join me and having a little chinwag with me. And I shall speak to you all soon. Bye, guys.